Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. They'll try the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn down.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jenkins. He's got the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Panthers have this offense rolling. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the upright. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Makes the quick grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. Get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely center cut. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. The Panthers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. FIU will line up to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Not able to pop the... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
The quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
They'll try the right side.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They're executing beautifully.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
All right, let's get it.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Catch in the middle, it's Perry.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got a man, it's Perry.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. He now has 56 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, FIU! They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Pocket breaking down. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro.
We are just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all.
The 22 and the Florida International offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Dawson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun. Looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Got room on the return. And he's going to take. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Panthers Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. And you make the stop, and that is... First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The run from the shotgun. He's got 69 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Keep it on the ground. Hard running there. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front. Offensive line, they've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Now looking to throw back to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. FIU will line up to punt. He'll get it to about the 20. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
This quarterback's showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because 1st down he got sacked, 2nd in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the 1st down, he's able...
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage, knocking that ball away and doing it clean? No PI on that one.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his man. It's Perry. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. All out of space. It's a seam wide open. Inside the touchdown, Florida. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the running back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver, running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the returner is stopped. Quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays.